Welcome back. Well, red meat packaging uses over 70,000 tonnes of plastic per year in Australia. But what if we could use beef hides instead, specifically collagen?
We're joined by Lauren Angus of Signature Beef and Graham Acton Beef Connections mentee. Lauren, is collagen the way we're going to punt plastic for good?
Well, Lindsay, hopefully. It's very exciting stuff what we're working on. So pulling that collagen layer out of the beef hide and being able to use it to package beef at the other end, having that natural, fully circular packaging is just, it's really exciting stuff.
We know your family built an abattoir, I believe. Was it one of the first in Australia in 50 years, if I recall correctly?
Yeah, it was a few decades, yeah.
A few decades, yeah. But long time between drinks there. Why did you choose to do this as your project?
So the hide market in Australia has just fallen over. So there's really no demand for hides at the moment. Ourselves and a lot of other plants, it's just become a waste product that they have to work out a way to get rid of. So, and the hide is just made up of so much collagen. Like a beef hide is about 40 kilos and a good 70% of that is collagen. So being able to capture that and utilise that, no one's really doing that in the Australian industry, and it just seems like such a terrible waste. Ours are just going to compost at the moment, so finding a way to capture that and add value to that is really what drove me to look into this.
Just quickly, why has demand dropped?
So the market's just been kind of flooded with your synthetic leathers, and then more availability for cheaper hides out of Brazil and your other markets like that, yeah.
So in this project, what did you learn? Can it be done?
Hopefully. So we're still doing a bit of research on that. So we did an initial prototype at home and it went quite well. We came across one hurdle in that despite the fact that it'll hold an airtight seal, it still loses a bit of moisture. So we've essentially got a product that dry ages in a bag, which is not the solution we were looking for, but it's an interesting tangent nonetheless. But so we're now just moving forward with some research proposals as to work around how we can stop that moisture transfer, and then hopefully we can go forward with it.
So if it is possible and we can receive our meat at the supermarket wrapped in collagen, what do I do when I need to discard of it?
Well, that's the best part. So you can take it home, you can take your meat out of the bag, do what you want with the meat, give the bag to the dog. He gets fat and happy. You can...
And everyone has a pet these days.
Yeah. You can put the bag in the stew pot and then you end up with that beautiful glowing skin the next day when you have your casserole. You know,
I like this.
There's a lot that you can do, and so that's the exciting part about the research, and that's what's slowing us down at the moment, is trying to find, we may potentially have to put some additives with the collagen to get that moisture permeability to stop, but trying to find a natural substitute for that we can, keep that element of the collagen, because that's the big appeal about it.
When will we see this happen?
Good question. I'm not sure. So
are we talking months or years or?
Look, honestly, it's probably on the years side of things, but we've made some big leaps and bounds forward in the last few months. AMPC have jumped on board to help me, so they've been really keen on it. So I'm really hoping that we can make some solid progress in the next year or so, and we'll see where we go. Yeah.
Single-use plastics, huge market. What would this mean if this took off?
So it's the kind of thing that because the industry, they do have such a problem getting rid of hides, so I'm really hoping that it's the kind of thing that will get a lot of traction and people will look for. So there's a big push at the moment in terms of, society looking to move away from plastic, from single-use plastic. Everyone's looking for the next alternative, what they can use, and food packaging is going to be, I think, the last thing that we can work out a substitute for. So it's really exciting to be working in this space and trying to find a solution for this, because soft plastics that are used to package food are the hardest ones to recycle because of that exposure to organic material. So they're kind of the biggest problem when it comes to plastic and not being able to recycle it. So finding a solution for that will be really exciting. Yeah.
Lauren, I have to just say, last night I ate at Signature Beef and had the most beautiful piece of tomahawk, but you've promised us this morning the beef, bacon and egg roll. That's coming back in a moment.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So if you're on site and hungry, Signature Beef.
And she'll be back on the tools very soon.
I will be.
You're flipping burgers straight into the Beef TV studio, back to burgers.
Good on you. Thanks so much, Lauren.
No worries.
Well, still to come, an extraordinary duo overcoming it all. Stay with us.